conditioning units and the difference between the different kind of models, and what are the advantages of certain units compared with others. You always have to look at the components, how the welds are done. This is a computerized weld. It's a CNC machine where the welds are precise. They don't get overheated. They are, it's a perfect setup. You are, a different manufacturer will have, you know, hot points. This thing will turn to be brittle, and the configuration of the pipes is not very organized. Examples: they leave long pipes and things like that for to be able to compensate the vibration of the compressors. So different manufacturers are adding different kind of components. Here, for example, this one, it's a high pressure switch, is running on the high side of this pipe, but for us it's really too close from the heat. On this unit, the pressure control, it's way remote from the heat of the compressor. Look at the size of the pipe. That's on a 3/8 setup, on a 5/16 setup for the Freon. Look at the size of the accumulator to be able to not to let some liquid migration into the compressor. Look at the size on this thing. The compressor is basically the same, just that the efficiency with 3/8 pipes, 5/16 pipe, copper fins compared to aluminum fins, not even anodized. That's the difference between some units and the other units. The size of the unit is basically very similar on the size with height of the unit. The size of the evaporator, the size of the evaporator. The configuration for the water lines is kind of crucial because the water lines come on the side of the unit. So if your configuration is to blow up on the duct, your hoses are in the way. The configuration on this way, it's not really adding any room into the deal because the hose is really bypass, it's not adding a distance on the deal. To fill the coil, if you are getting proper water or you need descaling, you can only you can basically put your hand and fill the coil. This configuration, you cannot do it. The distance between the evaporator and the blower, it's very important on the way the efficiency of the unit is. Why? Is because if it's too close, you are migrating water, the condensate water from here all the way to the blower and put it back in the cabin. And the idea of having an air condition is to dry the air, not to just cool the boat, is to dry the air, to lower the humidity on the boat. So this distance is very important on the efficiency of the unit. So you have to see on the different manufacturers who is doing it better. Rotation on the blower. You can have rotation going from one side by undoing this, removing this screw, and rotating on different kind of places to be able to do the installation, proper installation for your application. In certain manufacturers, you just have to release all those screws and you have this position or you have this other position, top position, but you cannot go halfway. Stainless steel base. The drains again go on the side, so they are taking room. They really are not going all the way down, so water always stay there. So when the boat is is navigating. The boat is navigating. They are accumulating some water and they are splashing all over the place. Some manufacturers are putting a fitting way down and have the proper fitting like that. It doesn't take a length into the side of your air condition. We're talking about controls. There is different kind of controls. There is a touch, there is a button control, but easy to operate into the deal. You can show the speed on touch screen for the you can put it in manual mode, or you can put it in automatic mode. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to pull the... So in auto mode, the fan is going to cycle based on the set point. We are going to lower the speed. The mode is easy, fan only, heat and cool. Temperature up and down, and power off. So the operation is very easy. The bezel is included on this kind of application, and even in this kind of application. The connection is a network cable, very easy to do. The important also, talking about the copper, it's an antimicrobial metal. It doesn't propose it. It's really helping for mold. It's helping for no electrolysis in between the copper and the aluminum. So the efficiency stay years and years the same. You don't get that oxidation between the aluminum and the copper that really minimize the BTUs after the years. So basically that's what I'm talking about. That's the difference between some units and the other units. Thank you very much.